Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Today I've got a pretty nice gameplay for you. It's actually against like an 8 or 7 man party. There was like a full 9 man party, but a couple of them left at the beginning of the game. And I actually go on like a nuclear streak. This is the beginning of the nuclear streak with the Scorpion, which isn't something you see me use a lot. I was using an AR, but you see at the beginning of the gameplay, I did actually switch out to the Scorpion because they were all using like Remingtons and like EMP grenades, so it made it like incredibly difficult dealing with these guys in like close quarters. And I normally run with like an assault rifle or something that's got a little bit of range to it, but when loads of people are using like EMP grenades and shotguns, you don't really have too much choice because you're going to be dealing with these people. They're going to be up in your face. You're not going to know where they're coming from because of the EMP grenades. So I decided just to switch out to the Scorpion. Now, I can use SMGs. I use SMGs quite a lot, but I don't get like my best gameplay with like SMGs a lot of the time. I get a lot of my gameplay with like ARs because they probably are a little bit better just for dealing with a big variety of situations. But as I said, yeah, quite a nice gameplay. You know, I can play against good players as well as bad players, even though a lot of the time I do upload gameplay which is against kids with no thumbs, and that is pretty much what a lot of gameplay is on YouTube, except if you're like watching like MLG, like players like Clayster or Scumpy and stuff. They do like listenings and shit. A lot of the time, like pub stars, they just upload against kids who are absolute retards, but these kids, they weren't too bad. You'll see at the end of the round or at the end of the game. I did have quite a lot of deaths, but I did manage to pull off a nuclear, and I managed to pull off like 10k score as well, which was pretty swell. And as I said, you can listen into the death chat, and they were sort of like hunting for me at the end of the first round as I started to like kill them quite a lot. And I started to pick it up quite a lot now. I managed to get like a couple of Fury kills and shit like that. And it gets pretty intense. But yeah, as I said, SMGs, I can use them. There's not really any problem using SMGs. I don't have a problem getting up in the enemy's faces or anything like that. But as I said, yeah, I do like assault rifles a little bit more just because they've got a more varied role. But yeah, anyway, that's enough about the gameplay. Today I just wanted to talk about what I want from Call of Duty Ghosts. And to start off, I thought I'd sort of talk about the things which we already have, which I probably wouldn't like to see return. So at the moment in Black Ops 2, there's quite a lot of things which a lot of people don't enjoy. One of those things, as I was saying, which sort of ties in with this gameplay right here, EMP grenades. I think they're absolutely ridiculous. The EMP grenades, like they put off your aim assist. You'll see in this gameplay, like I get like someone chucks an EMP grenade and I try to like lock onto him, but I have to like zigzag from side to side because I can't actually like lock onto them with aim assist. And aim assist is like hugely important, and also it fucks up your radar as well, so you can't do anything for like 12 seconds. I'm not sure how long it like locks off your aim assist for, but I think it's actually quite a long time. I think it's like at least a second or something like that, which is quite a long time not to have aim assist, because aim assist, as I said, is incredibly important. And you'll see in this second half they start spamming the EMP grenades, and I'm coming into the kitchen and I just can't lock onto this guy and I'm zigging from side to side. So yeah, I wouldn't want to see EMP grenades return, and if they do return, hopefully they just only have effect on equipment. I think it's like they have like such a strong role in this game. Like they fuck up your screen, you can't do anything for 12 seconds, and then also it fucks up like all of the equipment as well. So they're incredibly strong, kind of ridiculous, and I definitely wouldn't like to see them return. Another thing that I wouldn't like to see return is obviously the target finder. I don't really like the fact that the target finder is basically, it's like a kill streak kind of, like in other Call of Duties you haven't been able to like lock onto enemies. Well, not lock onto enemies, but you haven't had like that sort of aim assist. You haven't been able to like see enemies like that before with like anything else except like a chopper gunner or something like that. So now there's like the ability to do that from the ground, and of course you're getting 100 points for the kill as well. It's kind of ridiculous. Speaking of points, I'd like to see the point system return. So like now that you jump on flags and shit, you get more points. But however, I'd probably have it a little bit like this. So I'd have it so the A and B flag only ever give you like 50 points, because a lot of the time if you're on the stronger team, if you're dominating, your teammates will always like triple cap, like regardless of the fact that you're like I don't know, like trying to go for like a nuclear or something like that, and then at the end of the game your teammates all triple cap and they're sporting all over the map. That's kind of annoying because like obviously your teammates, they haven't worked for like the kill streaks, but I don't know, I'd like to see it so that only B has like 200 points, and A and C obviously only have 50. But I mean, another thing I'd like to see return, which isn't in this Call of Duty, is like specialists. So in Modern Warfare 3 you had the specialist, which was absolutely amazing. Obviously this pick 10 system means that you can get quite a lot of perks anyway. But if they could like incorporate the two together, so like pick 10 with specialist as well, I think would be absolutely amazing. And I think this is the bit with the EMP. Yeah, look, it's, as soon as it goes off, I can't like lock onto him, and I'm just zigging from side to side. It's kind of annoying. EMP grenades are totally overpowered. I'm not too sure about stealth perks. I think I think they're still a little bit overpowered. I'm always going to be a little bit biased towards stealth perks. I think they're just like really strong. But I think stealth perks are always going to be a little bit of a problem in Call of Duty. And I think if you can counter stealth perks, you could bring like Juggernaut or something like that back. Just so like you can run through all of these guys, and like you have a better chance at like turning on these guys with Ghost and shit. I don't know. I like the bullet time, like to kill people in this game. I think it's pretty good. Like it takes like a pretty reasonable time, to be honest. I think in Modern Warfare 3, you can die a little bit quick sometimes, which is a little bit annoying. In this game, I think they've got the balance just about right. I think they need to nerf the C4 and explosives a little bit. I think explosives have a huge role in this game. They're a little bit overpowered. Another thing I'd like to see go is the Remington. Well, obviously not the Remington, but shotguns that are so powerful, like the Remington. I think the Remington was like, it was probably the most powerful shotgun that's been in like the two most recent Call of Duties, except for the Striker. But the thing about the Striker in Modern Warfare 3 is like a lot of other weapons they could counter it. So like the MP7 was also like extremely dominant weapon. You could still win a lot of gunfights against people with the Striker if you were using like one of the really strong assault, not assault rifles, but obviously the ACR was really strong. But there was a lot of other really strong weapons in that game, so it wasn't really too much of a problem, in my opinion. Another thing that I would like to see return is like a nuke or like a Moab or something like that. It was quite fun. That was probably one of the only things that I really enjoyed about Modern Warfare 3. I think I only got like 200 pluses in Modern Warfare 3, but I used to play Demolition a lot because I don't know, I didn't used to enjoy Domination back then. I just used to play Demolition, Search and Destroy, and a little bit of Team Deathmatch as well. But as you can see here, like look at the spam. Look, the EMP spam is just absolutely ridiculous. I think I picked up like a quad or something there, but obviously because I'm EMP'd, I didn't get to see the feed. Yeah, that's just like ridiculous. But yeah, a Moab or like a nuke or something like that to return, that would be pretty sweet. But that pretty much sums it up for today, guys. I think the final score, I think, gets 74 kills, 15 deaths, 10k score, just something a little bit different, just to show you that I can play against like a full party or whatever, not just against kids with no thumbs. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.